opposite to adopt a similar position.
The member for Kennedy.
Treasurer, isn't monetary policy proving ineffective? Interest rates down from 3.5 to almost zero, yet there's negligible movement in the macro statistics so beloved of government and public officials. In reality land, except for the suits, isn't most of Australia on struggle street? Treasurer, isn't this the historic moment for fiscal action? Not to assess, not to process, not to accept the stagnation imposed by Queensland's worst ever leaders. Surely petrol security screams Hell's Gates. 7% of Australia's fuel, ethanol, clean and forever. Copper String and Galilee Rail explodes employment and prosperity. Treasurer, will you get the shovel and join our chain gang?
The member for Kennedy's time has concluded, and the Treasurer has the call to answer those questions.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Kennedy for his question and can inform him that we've got a 10-year, $100 billion pipeline of infrastructure project, including there's been some substantial investments in his electorate. The Mount Isa to Rockhampton corridor upgrade at $190 million, the Tennant Creek to Townsville corridor upgrade of $200 million, the Townsville to Roma corridor upgrade of $100 million, Mr Speaker. There's also the $10 billion Bruce Highway upgrade, the $1.2 billion M1 Pacific Highway upgrade across Queensland. Mr Speaker, we are investing significantly in infrastructure. Now, the member for Kennedy raised the issue of the Galilee Basin. We recognise the Galilee Basin is an important resource and will help create many jobs in that region and beyond. We also acknowledge that the railway line will be an important infrastructure project. And I say to the member for Kennedy, unlike those opposite, we will not say one thing to the baristas of Batman and another to the miners of Mackay, Mr Speaker. We will speak up for those people who work in the resources project, work in the resources sector, acknowledging that their jobs are important and that their contribution